Howdy you lot sitting over there in the corner. How you all doing? Hope you're all alright. Don't be fooled by me wearing a hat and a coat and all that, because it's not in the slightest cold. I just fancied a change, you know. I thought I'd wear a hat, you know, a woolly hat. So anyway, hope you all had a good Christmas. How was it? How was Christmas for you? Did you do anything? Was you on your own? If you was, well, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. I mean, our Christmas was pretty mental, really. Just sort of sat indoors, chill out and relaxed, you know. Yeah, what can you do? The coronavirus is in the family, so that's exciting. And yeah, we just chilled out, relaxed. So what I'm going to do, I want to, well, I got this time off of work. I want to take some RC cars out, because RC cars are bloody good fun, you know. I want to get the daughter out and about as well with them. So I want to take some RC cars out. So I'm going to charge up a battery, and I want to charge up, and I'm going to get the old engine warmer going. I'm going to try and get the FTX Carnage running. That's what we're going to do, my friends. That's what we're going to do. There's the engine warmer. There it is, sat in the corner for about 8 million years. Oh, that's a fence. That's a railing for a doll's house, believe it or not. Yeah, I've got a doll's house, and the banisters snapped off, so I've glued them back together. What I've got to do is put them back where they belong. Let me just turn that tumble dryer off, because I know that's going to piss some of you off, that tumble dryer. Right, so I don't know what I've got in here. Have I got the LiPo in here? I've got a LiPo battery. Oh no, I've got some LiPos in here, but they're not the ones I'm after. Those are the little LiPo batteries that go for that drone I've got, that I never did get going properly. I've got donated parts, but then I never fully got around to get it going. Right, let's have a look and see what we got in the bag. This is the bag. Let's zoom out a little bit so that you can see the bag. And what we've got in the bag, in here somewhere, I should have, there's a, oh look, there's a, oh, it's still got power in it, look, 5.6 volts. That's the transmitter for the MP9. A couple of glow starters. Going to need a glow starter, so I don't know whether these have got any charge in them or what. Actually, I probably could charge. I've got that one there. I've got an external, another charger for that one. Anyway, we've got some glow starters. We've got plenty of those, so we'll leave them in there. I don't know what I've done with the LiPo for the engine heater. I run it from a LiPo, don't I? But I don't know what I've done with it. Another. It would have been a good idea if I did put it in a LiPo bag. I did put it in a LiPo bag. There you go. There it is. It hasn't puffed up or nothing. It's sat there now. When was the last time I used the engine heater? The last time I used the engine heater must have been, God, do you know what? I can't remember, you lot. It would have been last winter, because it would have been cold, wouldn't it? So it would have been at some point, when was it starting to get warm? Probably March. Would it have been March? When I was in that stony car park with the MP9 and I was warming it up before yeah, probably around there, the last time I used it. So it's been a good few months. I'd like to get more of these, but these are bloody expensive. These are little testers, so you can test your things. I'd like to have one in each toolbox, really. One in the bag, one in here, like up there somewhere. But they're like £10 each, and who can afford 10 quid for one of these? So I've only got the one. But so it's got 61% charged. It's got 11.72 volt in that one. Cell 1 has got 3.9 volts. Cell 2 has got 3.96. Cell 3 has got 3.911. Yeah, so the total is 11.2, 61% charged. So that should be enough to power up our engine heater for now. We didn't need to actually charge that battery up. And here we go. Here is our FTX Carnage. Lovely. It's a lovely little RC car. I do like it. The times I've taken it out, I haven't had too much good luck with it though. How do you like that camera angle? Is that a good camera angle for you? Or do you want me to sort of change it up a little bit? I thought being a bit higher up might benefit you lot a little bit better. You might be able to see. Usually you're a bit further down, like on the toolbox. There we go. So we've got a little bit of fuel left in there. It's got the jelly, but we'll soon sort that out. I won't worry too much about that. That's that battery thing that Chris sent me, so I'm stuffing that up there. This is the wires that go to that starter box. Have we got a transmitter for this Carnage? Can't remember for the life of me what the transmitter looked like now. Was this it? I think this is it, isn't it? Let's turn that on. Alright. Looks like we've got no power. Oh, we've either got no power, either that or I've nicked the battery out of it. Looks like I might have nicked the battery out of it. Because the screws are out a little bit. Sorry, I've just got to rearrange my shelves. I've got stuff all over the place, and so let's get the old toolbox. Let's see if I've nicked the battery. Which it does look like I have nicked the battery out of it for some reason. I can't remember. Why would I have nicked the battery? Why would I have taken the battery out of this? I don't know. Yeah, I did. It's weird, isn't it? Have we got one? I might have to charge it up after all then if I did. Oh, did I put it in the Savage? I think I put it in the Rush, didn't I? Did I put it in here? Or did I put it in the other one? Ah, here it is. I put it in here. That's why I put it in this old Rush. Oh, looks like we've had. Oh dear, the roof in the garage is collapsing, and it looks like it's collapsed on top of everything up in here. We've got some roof collapsed on top of the cars. Never mind. I've had a bit of a funny old Christmas, you know. Everything sort of, the radiator in the living room burst and flooded everything. So all the Christmas tree, the carpet, the Christmas tree, the presents, all got flooded. Everything got flooded. The bathroom flooded from a separate leak. So everything there got flooded. The boiler stopped working, so we haven't had any hot water or anything for showering or washing or whatever. It's intermittent, you know, you get a bit now and again. Yeah, and because we have to sleep on the floor, because we haven't got a bed, we can't afford a bed, it's been a bit topsy-turvy, you know. But what can you do? Right, here we go. So I don't know if we've got any charge. So I've got to make sure I get the negative to the negative. There we go. Negative to negative. Let's turn that on. Oh, there we go. We've got some power, you look. Put that in there, look. There we go. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Right. Let's see if we can stuff that little hump pack. Somebody asked me, is it easy to change over to hump packs? Well, all you've got to do is on the battery, on these battery where you put your 4AA s, obviously you've got the plug. Oh, wait, how can you see that? You've got them, the little plugs, haven't you? If it'll ever focus on that. There you go. So all you've got to do, you just go and buy your hump pack, which is the same as this, and you just plug it in. It's very simple. You just go and get yourself a hump pack and just plug it in. I've always run hump packs. Always run hump packs. Ever since I've got the Savage a long time ago. That Savage 21. always run Hump packs. The little person said to me, oh, you know what, have this, buy this from me. This is a battery pack, and it'll be a lot easier for you to manage. So I was like, brilliant, I'll do that. Right, after quite a bit of squeezing and jamming, eventually got that in there. Bloody thing. Toolbox back in there. What have we got in here, look? Oh, a little bit of fuel's gone to jelly. Better just top it up. Actually, we can get the engine warming up, can't we, while we're waiting? I don't know how it's gonna... Oh, bit of blood, look. Bit of bleeding. That's what happens when you're cold. It's not that cold. So we can get this warming up at least. Get that there. So I can't remember what fuel I last run this on, to tell you the truth, you lot. So I've got some, what is this? 16% Octi-Fuel's the best. And apparently, as Chris pointed out to me, and I see it on their website, Active Scale Models, if I can ever open this bloody tin, Active Scale Models have now started, there we go, have now started stocking this again, because the last time I went in there, they didn't have any of this. They only had that crappy, oh, what's the, I forget what it's called now, but it's a crap stuff, and it stinks. This stuff, at least this stuff smells nice when it's running. The other stuff bloody stinks. I forget what it's called. Something model fuel or something. I don't know. You don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, they've started selling this again now, and Byron fuel, but I don't use that. You could always use a bit of Demon Shine. That works alright. A bit of Demon Shine works fine. So that's that done. I'll leave that there for a minute. Well, look, we're smoking. That's always a good sign. Nice bit of smoke. I better turn it round this way, otherwise what happens is I get all the unburnt fuel going over there, and it goes on my binoculars, because that's where I keep my binoculars, see, just here. So I don't want them to get covered. Anyway. Oh, yeah. We've got smoke coming out of the exhaust as well, look, did you see that? Bit of smoke coming out of the exhaust. Right. So we should be getting ready to rock and roll now. I don't know which glow starter is going to work, so I'm going to try with my favourite one. This was my favourite one until one day it stopped working. And I had a look in there, and that's the battery that it has in it. But I can't find any replacement batteries for it anywhere. I've tried asking Active Scale, and he was just like, buy a new glow starter. I was like, I don't want to buy a new one, I want to use this one. I want a battery to go in it. He's like, well, for the price of glow starters, you might as well buy a new one. I don't want to buy a new one though. I've got millions of glow starters, I just like this particular one. But it's a shame, really. It is a big shame, but there we go. Doesn't matter. So, let's stick that in there. Oh. Get that warming up. Then we can take that off of there. Doesn't matter what order you do this in, people always have a go at me. You're doing it in the wrong order. Piss off. Do it whatever order I want to do it in. Well, I think it went through. It's a little bit annoying trying to get this one back on again, I must admit. Because of the way that the exhaust is, it is a bit annoying trying to get that back on there. Sometimes you have to use a little pair of pliers, which is probably what I'm going to have to do here, you lot. So what I tended to do was just to put my finger over the exhaust, but I forgot about that. I forgot about that just then. There we go. So you put that in there. Right. Let's see what we get. I'm going to do my jacket up because I've got a brand new t-shirt on, see. No, I think that one's no good because that did stop working. The other two ones we got. Thing is, I have, here we go, look. To save us some time, because some of you lot are a bit impatient, I can always just, oh look, that one's glowing nicely. That's a good one. What about my other favourite one? Ah, this one's not glowing so well. This one's not doing so well at all. This one needs a charge up. Luckily I've got an external charger for this one, so I'll show you how I do that in a minute. Some of you lot asked me before, how do you charge up that glow starter that ain't got a plug on it? Well, I'll show you. Alright, put that on there. There we go, look, did you hear it? It ran for a little bit. Now I lowered it down a bit high before. There we go, that's even better now. Alright, you know, I left it running outside for a bit. You can bloody, how far is that zoomed in? Look. There you go. I left it running outside for a little bit. I was going to take it down the road for a little bit. Had a lot of rain and there's too much mud out there. Fuck that. Let it run out there for a little bit and then we'll be back in a minute. See how much that discharged that while it's running out there. It heated it up for, how long was it, a couple of minutes? Down to 29% now, that one. 30. Yeah. Thing is, I don't know when the next time I'll be using it is, so... You're supposed to store them, aren't you, at like half a charge or something, but... I don't know. Oh well, never mind. Oh, there we go, it'll be long now, I'm gonna run out. A bit of a rev out there. It's out there now running, you can probably hear it. It'll run out in a minute, don't worry about it. When it runs out, I'll bring it back and put it here. Then we can have a look at it. Even though you've already seen it a million times. That's just the way that's the way YouTube is. You know, you see things you've seen a million times before, but you still find it interesting. And there it is. One FTX Carnage. It's been set outside running for approximately 20 minutes. And we know that it works. Nice. So, with any luck, in the next couple of days, before I have to go back to work, I'll be able to take this out. And my daughter can have a little go of it, because after all I did buy it for her. It is actually hers. Still don't know when I'm going to be able to do any other stuff. That's the way that goes. There we go. If you want to see some pretty cool, hold on a sec. Right, you're going to have to keep looking at this. I tried to set the camera up so that you could see me as well as what I was doing, but I can't. I haven't got enough space. But if you want to see some interesting videos, I'll stick a link. I forgot what he calls himself. He keeps changing his name. Colin Ketley. He's changed his name of his channel a couple of times, I think, and I've forgotten what he calls himself now. But he's a good old bloke, and he's been getting out a lot of his old RC cars recently. And some of them are, well, they're all interesting to look at. So I'll put a link to his channel in the description of this video, and if you fancy it, go over and have a look, because you might find some of it interesting. You know, he just sort of he's been just getting his old RC car. He's got boats, getting his old boats and cars. They're all electric so far. I haven't seen any Nitro on there, but that's all right. And you know, have a look. It's quite interesting. So this is the little charger that I made up. Some of you were asking how I charge this one, because I haven't got a charger for it. Because it tells me what it is. If you've got one that doesn't tell you what the battery is, like this one doesn't tell you what battery it's got in it, it just says 1.25 volt 1700 milliamp hour, but it doesn't tell you if it's, you know, for example this one NICD, right? It doesn't tell you. It could be, well, it definitely ain't lithium. It could be nickel metal hydrate, it could be whatever, you don't know, but this one tells you. So he's got it very clear, and it's 4500 milliamp hour, 1.2 volts. So I can easily set this up. I've got some wires, got some cheap banana. I hate these, they're terrible, but they're the only ones I've got. I like the other ones that you solder on, but I haven't got any of those. They're better quality. Soldered two wires together, negative and positive, to this, which I bought from Active Scale Models, and I've got another one actually. I bought two, so I had a spare one. There it is. The other one's in there. Look, Fast Tracks is what these particular ones are made by. But I bought them from Active Scale Models. Bought two. So all you got to do, get your charger, plug it in, like that. Plug your thing in. You can, like I say, you can only really make one of these up if you know what battery you've got, because then you can set your charger, and then you can set your battery type. I don't know if you can see. I think that's probably showing up. We don't want that. We don't want LiPo. We don't want PB. That's what we want. NICD. Charge. We've got 4, 5, so we can take that up a bit. I'll do it at 4, even though it's 4, 5, but I'll do it at 4 amps, and yeah, away we go. Checking battery, and it's charging. So that's how I charge this one. I like that one. That is a very good glow starter. Wherever it's gone, there it is. You can't see it very well. I like this one. It's a nice one. It used to be good back when I got it. It has started diminishing somewhat. But I can't see the point in buying the new glow starters for the. I don't use them that much, do I? So there we go. Well, time's getting on. Nearly. It's not. It's nearly 3 o'clock. So I don't know how long this is going to take to charge, but I'll leave it here charging and see what happens. Some of you lot asked about live videos. When am I going to do some more live videos? Well, there's been a development on there. I haven't had anything to do live videos with. Before I had an iPhone 7. I don't know what's happened to it. It's just dead. I mean, I used to have a small business actually repairing iPhones. I used to repair the screens and the batteries, replace the batteries and things. But that one's gone weird. It went very slow, and then so I reset it, and then it was all right for a while, and then it was just going loopy. I don't know. And then now the battery's gone on it, so I've decided, fuck that one off. I've sent it off to O2 because my provider is O2, and they've recycled it. I'm going to get some money back. I think up to £77. And because I replaced this, I put a new battery in it, and I can do it as if Apple have done it. So, well, they probably will know. I mean, they're not stupid, are they? But it's in good condition. It's mint condition on the exterior. It's just loopy on the inside. There's something a bit dicky with it. I don't know how much research they're going to do into it before they give me my money, but whatever I get for it's going to be brilliant. And I've ordered myself a new phone. I've never done it before, never had a brand new phone, never had anything brand new, because everything's expensive and I can't afford things like that. But I've done it. So I've got an iPhone 12 on the way. So when that arrives, it's delayed at the moment because of stock. They can't get the stock apparently from wherever they make them in China. So yeah, it's been on back order now for about 2 weeks. But whenever it arrives is when I can start doing some live videos for you lot. That'll be good. That should be good as well, because that's supposed to have a good camera on that iPhone 12. You know, so yeah. And if we get we've got 5G in this area, so I'll have 5G as well. So that should be the tits. You know, we should have proper, good quality live videos coming to you lot anytime as soon as that phone comes. I'm going to have to start putting a lot more adverts on the videos so I can start making some money from this YouTube thing to pay for the phone, because otherwise I ain't about to pay for it. I'm kind of banking on the fact that these videos do start to make some money, but we'll see how it goes, you lot. I think 2021 is going to be the nuts. So I haven't got long because I'm running out of battery on this camera, but let's have a look at some comments. I've accidentally clicked on that one. This is an iPhone 5, this is what I'm using, by the way. It's very old. It takes a long time to do anything, even though I've reset it. But, well, that one doesn't want to... Oh, it did load. What's the part number of that receiver box? Thanks. I ain't got a clue. I don't know what you're on about. What's this one? Colins Stunt 92. Very cool. I'm still running a heavily modified original mini stock. I have removed the servo ESC, and I am running a brushless 3S. And the steering servo is mounted 90 degrees off from yours. I have the original paper plans that came with the car if you need them for reference. 1978 mini stock. Bloody hell, dude. Oh, that's very nice of you. Look at that. I'd like to see that in action. That'd be very nice, wouldn't it? Eh? Have you got any videos, I wonder? You're probably not even watching this video to see that comment read out, are you? Elliot Lindsay. Lindsay? That's not Lindsay. Linny. I don't know how you say it. Sorry. I'm planning on doing my... Nice. Oh, yeah. I've read this one already. I said, I'm planning to... I said, nice summer, 25. I'm still planning. We're all planning. It's been bloody 25 years since I started planning doing my ones up. And when you're making another video of your Nitros back. Well, I've just done one, and you're in it, Elliot. Yeah, I've just done one. Not a very good one, mind you. But I've just done one, and you're in it. So, congratulations. Oh, another one. Oh, is that the same one? You see, is he commented the same thing again? He did. And I've liked it. Mad BRC. Cheers, buddy. I don't know. Oh, yeah, cheers, dude. Nice, very nice. Merry Christmas. From yeah, some of these are getting a bit old because I put a video up just before Christmas Day. I think it was Christmas Eve, and this is the first time I've actually had the chance to look at the comments. And Happy New Year to you too as well, Michael. Brother, I need your help. Alright, okay, let's go. We're on a mission. You lot, we're on a mission. Well, we're going to help somebody. What do they want help with? I like going on helping missions. I like helping people. You'll see, it's still loading. Once it's loaded, we'll see what he needs help with. I don't know what it is. Oh, there it is. It's there. Right, what does he need help with? So, Froggy Dyers needs help. Brother, I need your help. Mine started fine, but changed to 30%. I used to use 20%. Won't start. Sometimes backfires. Please and thank you. Well, that's an interesting thing. Sometimes the backfiring's probably because you've got too much in the cylinder there, dude. If you've got too much fuel in the cylinder because it's flooded, when you try and pull it with the glow starter in, it's going to be trying to ignite it and spin it the wrong way and do all sorts, and it might just kind of go pop a little bit. It won't backfire because it ain't got any valves as such, but it can do that kind of thing and make a bit of a pop or a bang. It could even come out the air filter sometimes. It's flooded if it does that, I would say. The reason it probably won't start if you've switched to 30% from 20% is probably because of your jetting, because of your needle settings. You need to, I would suggest richening it a little bit slightly first to see what happens, and if that doesn't make any difference, then lean it off. Some people might say lean it first and then richen, but I would richen and then lean and see what happens. You just got to play with it. You just got to play with those needle settings. That's all you got to do there, my friend, if you're switching fuels. That's all I can suggest. There's not a lot else to do. These engines are incredibly simple, so play with the needle settings and see what happens. Anyway, you look, the camera's telling me it's just about to run out of battery. It's all flashing and beeping at me, so I'll catch you on the next one. All the best, and yeah, I'm not going to say any more crap and rubbish because I say enough of that in the videos as it is. So take care, and if I don't see you before the new year, Happy New Year, everybody.